Hey, it's Jackie and I'm super excited to participate in a challenge today. Thank you so much for coming to check out my video and let's get into it. Thank you so much for checking out my video. I'm really excited to share this with you. I am making a dupe of a Pottery Barn wooden bead strand. You can style it many ways within your house, but when I saw this on Pottery Barn and it was $99 for a string of wooden beads, I decided I was going to make my own. I've been following Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine for quite a while. Her channel is doing amazing, and when I saw that she is co-hosting a Look for Less challenge, I was super excited to join in. She is a guest co-host this week with Yami, who hosts the challenge every single month, is my understanding. I am new to Yami's channel, finding her from Casey, so I'm excited to participate, to get to know Yami, and to continue watching Casey's channel. But anyways, there is an entire playlist. I have linked Casey's channel, Yami's channel, and the playlist below. Make sure you check them all out after you watch my DIY. But it's full of everyone doing these Look for Less challenges. So here are the supplies that I purchased. Those 3 bottom bags are a bundle I bought on Amazon for $8.99, and then the larger beads were actually just balls. My husband turned them into beads. You'll see that in a moment. But the total was less than $12 for all of these, and as a bonus, I didn't even use all of them for my project, and I used twine and paint for my craft supplies. So my hubby, he drilled holes for me. He clamped each ball in there and just took a drill and but like all things, he didn't want to be filmed while doing it, so I just asked him to make the hole size on these, which it's not perfect, but it'll work. The hole size to just be similar to those holes, and I'm going to spray paint these now. Now that the holes are drilled in these balls, I was able to get my spray paint out and just give them really a quick coating. It's not perfect. You could definitely go for perfection if you wanted, but my prerogative was getting it done. So I'm just tossing them like a salad and letting them dry. I did this right before my kids' bedtime, so it was ready for the next day. I definitely recommend pouring all of your beads into bowls. That made it so much easier than grabbing it from the bag, and I put them in order. If you rank my sizes from smallest to largest as 1, 2, 3, 4, then my pattern was 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4. And since I have 35 of the largest beads, I just went ahead and had the goal of stringing along 35 sets of the beads. By reading the description, I knew that Pottery Barn had a 10-foot strand. That was the $99 version, but instead of caring about it being exactly 10 feet long, I just went with the supplies that I had and did 35 sets, since I knew that that would be my bead that would last the least amount of time. Was my large golden bead. I just did 35 sets and measured it at the end. The large beads are quite expensive, and that's what Pottery Barn uses, so by incorporating the smaller beads, it enabled me to make this project for way less money. So I decided to measure my final product just to see how it compared to Pottery Barn's, and it was 8 feet 1 inch instead of Pottery Barn's 10 feet. I need to preface these next few clips by stating that I know I am not like a design guru. I am just showing you a few different ways that you could style this garland, and at the end you'll see how it is staying in my house. So you can drape it along vases or frames as I did here. This was not my final win. I've also seen wooden garland in trays or dishes like this. So I just quickly set it into the wooden wicker tray that I have on my coffee table. That's another way you could style this. Obviously you'd want to finesse it a little bit more than what I did. However, the winner chicken dinner for me was hanging it as a true garland. I am hanging it along my window panes that we have on the wall. And I showed you at the very beginning of that clip that I'm using clear push pins, which I've shown you before are my favorite when decorating. You can just kind of hold things up incognito. They're quite easy to use and extremely inexpensive. In case you never noticed before, that wreath is hung on top of our doorbell. We had a very old, like 1990s brass contractor grade doorbell, and I just simply took the cover off and I cover it with the wreath and kind of camouflage it. So I have draped the garland, and I really love this effect. I think it's very pretty. It adds some dimension and texture to the space, and for less than $12, I'm going to tell you, I am quite happy. Just a warning, even if you love it, if you have a husband, he might do what mine did and tell you that it just looks like a giant pair of boobs or butt cheeks on your wall. But I decided to ignore him and go ahead and still enjoy my dupe, my look for less. Let me know what you think of it below. If you like that video, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you join if you are coming from Casey's channel or Yami's channel or anyone else that has participated in this playlist. Thank you so much for checking out my video. I hope you'll stick around for future ones, and I so appreciate the time that you've taken to check out my look for less. I didn't spend $99. I didn't spend $99. No one did it. No one did it. Thank you so much, Casey. Thank you so much, Yami. So excited to participate in this challenge, and maybe I'll see you in June.